Hey Leo, it's Tenecia from Tenecia's Tarot. I'm here to do a mini reading for you for the month of July 2019, and I'm going to be focusing on romance. So I'll let 3 cards come out and then we will look into the story and maybe do a bit of clarification. See what the tarot is trying to say. Okay, here we go. Alright, so straight up, as we step into July, the Hangman comes up in your reading, Leo, and this is talking about a change of perspective. So whether you've traveled to a different place physically or mentally or emotionally, you've shifted the way that you're looking at things, which is fantastic. This is as good as a holiday. So yeah, the Hanged Man sets the stage for the rest of this reading, and it's saying that you've shifted the way that you're seeing things. Now, in relation to romance, this could be the way that you're looking at a person has changed. The next card is the Sun. Now, whether it's in reverse or upright, this is always a very auspicious and lucky card, and this suggests, you know, being in the sunlight, being in the warmth of life, the happiness of life, in the flow of life. So when it's upright, it's like these things are happening quickly, and then when it's reversed, it's just saying it's happening a little slower, which is okay. That's great. It means you get to bask in the sun for a little longer. So very, very positive. If this is in relation to another person, this is like, you know, you feel warmed by them, you know, or they are warmed by you, and you have this new perspective of them, and it warms your soul. Now, the 7 of Cups can speak of illusions and delusions. So sometimes, you know, it also speaks of imagination, which is beautiful, and these in relation to a relationship or a person can just kind of be a little reminder that, you know, you might sort of be filling in the gaps with your imagination. So sometimes we do that, you know, good feelings and love and everything like that can have us like making stories in our mind. So this is just telling you that, you know, there's a potential for that, but I mean, it's all good feelings anyway. It just, if we do have too many illusions or delusions, we can then sort of fall hard back down to earth, and so that can be a little difficult to deal with. But you know, it's not really suggesting these are terrible illusions or imaginative conjurings at all. It's just mentioning that they're there. So let's have a look what the clarification cards have to say. Alright, so the Hanged Man. Alright, so yeah, the Hanged Man is being clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is all about fear and stagnation and sitting in one spot. That's when it's upright. When it's reversed, it's about stepping out of fear. It's about stepping out of stagnation. So you, in the month of July, you're stepping out of that frozen in time space, you know, that I can't move. This guy's like, he's clenching onto his coin so tight it restricts his movement. You know, he can't move anywhere, he can't go anywhere for fear that he'll drop them. Whereas up the other way, in the reverse, this tells me that you've dropped it all. You're dropping it all, and this is what's enabling this new headspace. You've dropped the fear, which is fantastic, you know. So the fear of the unknown, the fear of falling in love, you know, any of these things. So by dropping the fear, it's changed your perspective and your attitude towards these things or this person. Now, the Sun is clarified by the 10 of Cups. Now the Ten of Cups is like the happily ever after card. So yeah, very much a positive omen here, and you being in a space where you're feeling very loved, you're feeling very connected to, you know, maybe your partner or your love interest, and as well as your community in general. So this is a very positive card. This is sort of telling me, Leo, you're getting loved up in July. Now, Seven of Cups clarification. Alright, the Six of Chalices, the Six of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups and then the Six of Cups as a clarifier, the Six of Cups can talk of like very innocent and childlike interactions. Sometimes it can be likened to, you know, soul connections and soul contracts. But it's because it denotes a very innocent interaction. You know, it's like when kids befriend each other, they don't have any agendas. They're just happy to be in each other's company, and this is the kind of energy this card has. So with it being a clarifier for the Seven of Cups, you may go into like a daydream space, and you know, your imagination will be fully engaged, and these illusions and delusions and whatever are not of a negative nature. It's okay. Like, it's this clarifier shows me that it's just about you going into a bit more of an innocent and naive space, and that's not so bad. You know, love does that for us, and sometimes we overthink. You know, it's not to say don't think about consequences. I think Leos will generally think about consequences and can sometimes be a little overly serious. And so this is sort of just telling me that, you know, you this love, this interaction, this flirt, this romance, this you'll know what it is when you listen. It just sends you into a really dreamy space and a very innocent interaction. So that's lovely. You know, your July looks like it's going to be filled with nice, warm, fuzzy feelings, Leo. Okie dokie. Well, thank you so much for watching and sharing this video. If you feel like you want to keep in touch for next month, just click subscribe. And if you're after a personal reading, use the email address that I've put down below. And other than that, happy July. Thank you.